She frequently talked about their past together, kissed him on the cheek, hugged him, and touched his arm when laughing. He looked visibly uncomfortable. I initially thought she just had a crush, but her behavior suggested she saw herself as his girlfriend, not me. She told everyone that my husband used to say he never wanted kids but was now playing dad to my daughter. One friend thought it was odd that Tina kept mentioning how attractive his old modeling photos were, especially a photo from a family vacation in Hawaii. The most bizarre thing was that Tina told a few people my husband had never dated a woman of color before and now was suddenly in love. This seemed strange because Tina is biracial, so I wondered if she was jealous of me. Things took a turn for the worse when my husband proposed to me. Tina started crying and ran to the restroom. Their father went to check on her and then drove her home. My husband attributed her behavior to jealousy, noting she had never had healthy relationships. Following that outburst, she skipped our wedding, baby shower, and other family events. I was fine with this because I knew she wouldn't attend. She had a mental breakdown and was in and out of treatment for years. I wish her well but don't want her disrupting our peace. Now, I'm pregnant and our baby shower is at the end of this month. I'm having it a few months early due to the risk of preterm labor, as happened with my other 2 children. My mother-in-law called to RSVP and mentioned Tina would be coming with them, along with her new boyfriend. I was surprised, as we hadn't seen Tina in years, but I agreed, hoping she had resolved her issues. However, it took only 24 hours for her to start trouble. She texted my husband paragraphs at 3 a.m., expressing how much she missed their close relationship and how I had destroyed it, despite barely speaking to her in 9 years. She questioned if he was happy with his life now, asked if he thought about her, and wanted to meet up alone before the shower. This was the last straw for me. I asked my husband if he knew Tina was in love with him, and he shrugged, admitting he didn't doubt my theory. Apparently, when Tina was 11, she asked if they could cuddle and kiss, and he said no. He noted her behavior had always been dramatic but didn't pay much attention because they had many siblings. I asked my husband to uninvite Tina and her new boyfriend, fearing she would bring drama to our baby shower. He said he wanted to talk to his parents first to gauge her mental state but sensed she was ready to ruin our day. For those wondering if anything intimate ever happened between them, the answer is no. My husband has 3 adopted siblings, 2 female and 1 male, whom he considers his blood relatives. He ignores Tina due to her dramatic behavior and worries about her safety because of her long-standing depression. He's not opposed to uninviting her but wants to consult his parents first. Edit: I've seen comments comparing this situation to High School Musical, but I'm too old for that reference. I changed some details of how we met to avoid recognition, but this is my current reality. My husband is on his way home early because Tina's phone calls have been overwhelming. He won't say what's wrong, but I plan to post an update when we have a resolution. Update: this will likely be my last update as my husband and I decided to distance ourselves from Tina's drama to focus on our pregnancy and family life. I have a high-risk prenatal appointment tomorrow to check on the baby. Thank you to those who expressed concern. I apologize if this update seems disjointed. I also need to mention that I altered some details to avoid being easily identified due to my professional license. I tried to keep the most important information accurate. My husband came home early because Tina had been blowing up his phone. He usually checks in with me during lunch, so I knew something was wrong. Tina had sent degrading texts about me and our children. My husband responded with a long message telling her off, saying he'd rather never speak to her again than listen to her disparage our family. He made it clear she would never be invited to family functions and advised her to seek therapy. Her reaction included cruel comments about my previous miscarriages, which deeply upset my husband. He blocked her and decided to change our phone numbers. He informed his parents about the situation, and they were shocked. They agreed not to share our address and assured us they hadn't told Tina. They are speaking with Tina to address her behavior and apologized for not resolving her issues sooner. Tina is currently living with them, and they will discuss her latest actions with her. My father-in-law revealed that Tina had been keeping a diary about my husband since her teenage years, which she used to process her emotions. He said he had been keeping her behavior in check and getting her hospitalized when necessary. I hope Tina gets the help she needs. My husband's parents are trying to address the situation and keep her away. Tina's new boyfriend was also apparently a short-term relationship, and her sister is concerned about Tina's reaction to both rejections. I'm nervous about Tina's potential response to these rejections and the safety of my family. My husband plans to upgrade our alarm system and add more security cameras. We live about 5 hours away, so Tina would have to make a significant effort to reach us. This will likely be my only update. I want to reassure those who doubt my husband's integrity that there was no intimate relationship between him and Tina. If that were the case, she would have likely used it against us. Thank you for your supportive input. I feel more at ease now and look forward to enjoying our baby shower with our closest friends and family.